Hey everybody, welcome to the channel update for spring 2024. I might be a little early in the spring thing, but who cares? It feels like spring, at least here in Los Angeles. It's getting a lot warmer now. A lot more flowers are blooming, but yeah, I honestly don't remember the last time I did a channel update. I know, oh, that was probably, oh gosh, that was a while ago. Now that I remember. So, yeah, lots of stuff, some good, some bad. But yeah, these last since mid 2022, it's been about a year and a half of one of the hardest times in my life, maybe the hardest time in my life. Yeah, had a lot of struggles with mental health and just coping with all of that and just like getting through day to day. It was very difficult. Thankfully, having this channel really helped to keep going, to want to keep going. But long story short, just divorce is never easy. Thankfully, mine is very much on good terms. It just was very apparent things weren't going to work out. But, coupled with that was a lot of adjustment, a lot of growth, a lot of soul searching, a lot of like, okay, what is the new normal? What is next? And also, how do I survive? Went from a, two-income household to a single-person household, income household. So lots of change. Ultimately, I think it's all for the best. Learned a lot about myself. And yeah, I'm happy to say I'm pretty much on the other side of things. Obviously time will tell, but it feels that way for me. I came very close to mental rock bottom. I never was like ever destitute or anything like that, but yeah, it was a very hard time. And if it seems, I don't know what it's like to you, but I've been feeling very sporadic in terms of upload content. I've been experimenting a lot with like short form videos, things like that. But the main reason is like, YouTube's been hard, in terms of trying to make a living. I think ad revenue in 2023 was down across the board, like 30%. It hasn't really bounced back for this year, so like that's been difficult. It's like the money I do make from it helps, but it's not sustainable. And I'm at this age where like I don't know how much longer I can kind of just like struggle to get by. And like, same thing with, my other pursuits of acting and on film and television and commercials. Like, last year we had 2 big strikes. And again, the industry hasn't bounced back. A lot of people aren't working even in, crew positions behind the scenes. A lot of people are like leaving LA after like 15, 20 years. It's crazy right now, and everything's up in the air, with like, streaming, with AI, the presidential election, all of these things. There's a lot of wait and see. Let's see where the dust settles. So there's not a lot of activity. And so I'm just like, gosh, what am I going to do for the next 20 years? Like, I want to try to build something for myself. And my members on Patreon have learned a lot about this, as I've been sort of thinking about this thing. So I'll just truncate it for all of you. But yeah, I have a knack, from like property management and stuff, of just like fixing things and like building things. Like I've built this bar, I built the racks that hold all my records. So yeah, I have a knack for all of that. I like home improvement. I like painting and drywall. I know how to fix plaster. I like restoring old locks. So I just kind of want to move into like what is considered the handyman or the handy person space, with the eventual goal of getting a contractor's license. Because here in California, if you are unlicensed, you are legally not allowed to charge more than $500 per job that you do for someone else that involves a home. or any sort of real estate place of business, and that includes your labor and materials. And they do run sting operations to find people that charge more than that. And the problem is there is no license for a handyman. The only license you can get is a contractor, but that requires like 4 years of experience and or some education, whether it be like a degree in like construction management, or you work an apprenticeship, or you work under a contractor. There are different ways of getting around it, and I've looked into that stuff, but I'm not going to bore you with all that detail. So unless something changes, that's kind of the avenue I'm sort of heading. Kind of pick up these jobs here and there. And also like concurrently get a locksmith business license, which is actually fairly easy to get. You just have to pass a background check and then apply for it and pay the fee and all that. But yeah, so that's sort of where I kind of want to start building a business with eventual like home improvement contracting. So basically like helping people redo their kitchens or like build a home bar, which I know how to do. So that sort of thing. So that is like really interesting to me, because I always loved playing with Lego, building the sets. And so like this is just like a natural extension, except like you get to do it for real. And I love creating new spaces, like taking like 4 blank walls and like turning it into something really cool. Like as long as I have that plan, I can do it. And obviously you can see, and granted I've had a lot of help building this, but I've learned a lot from my dad and some of my friends, and yeah, I really, really enjoy it. So that's kind of what's up. I have a lot of videos in the works, stuff I'm working on. Today I'll be filming a video all about Ringo for president, which I'm pretty excited. So depending on when this video gets released, it may or may not be out yet. I'm not really sure. It's kind of crazy right now. And then what else? Oh yeah, I switched merch providers, and I really like their stuff. So I'm doing a giveaway. One lucky person, or is it? You know what? I might. Well, I don't know the details yet, but I'm gonna do a giveaway, and I created a lot of new products, some classic stuff, you know, basic items like t-shirts with the logo. But I also had fun creating some other products. Like I created these legally distinct Ringo for President shirts. I kind of took a design that Ringo and Capitol Records came up with in 2008, but I modified it. I also have buttons and stickers. And oh yeah, I created some really cool mugs, some different drinkware, which I want to show you. This is my good morning mug. Turns out you can't copyright titles. So obviously the song Good Morning by the Beatles, Good Morning, with the logo on the back. This is a metal like camping mug. It's actually really nice. The print quality is very good. And then I also have this mug. Actually, I designed both of these. This is another design I came up with. Similar idea. I just thought like, why not, right? Good morning. Drink your coffee or your tea or what have you. And I'm coming up with more designs all the time. And what's cool about this company is that they have shipping. It ships from 4 different locations. So a lot of their products are available at these different locations. So depending on where you live, you could actually, the shipping's not terrible. It's not like it's all coming from the US if you live outside in another country. So they have locations in Australia, Canada, Europe, and of course, United States. So, but not everything is available in all 4 places. I tried to make sure that all of the apparel was available in all 4 places, but some stuff is only available in certain regions. You can still get it shipped. It just might be more expensive to ship it. So I am running a contest. I'll put the link below. And the details will be there. And yeah, so take a look around, check it out. I also revamped the website, but it's really just, I don't know, like anyone really goes to the website, but the website is basically the storefront now. So I really like the integration that this company does, and yeah, I'm excited for that. And yeah, so looking forward, looking ahead, like I mentioned, I have more content coming. It might be a little sporadic going forward as I pursue these other pursuits. That seems that seems redundant as I go down these other avenues for you know, supporting myself financially. But I'm not quitting the channel. It just, like I said, it might be more sporadic. It really just depends. I don't know how things are going to unfold yet, but yeah, that's kind of where it's at. So I just want to thank all of you for sticking around, whether you've been a fan for a long time or new to the channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the support over the years. It really means a lot, especially this last year and a half was some of the hardest in my life. So yeah, this really, your support and having this channel really helped to keep me going. So thank you so very much. And yeah, I still have a Patreon if you guys want to hop on and do that too. There is now a free trial, so you can check out what's going on there without spending any money. So yeah. So yeah, thank you all again so much for supporting the channel, for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'm your Vinyl Geek, and I'll catch you on the flip side.